Then we'll do a little intro. We'll introduce you and Dan. And then Drew will go over the rules. Obviously, he's already gone over them with you. And then we'll play some trivia. Welcome back to another episode of Trivia Tank. We all hope that you had a wonderful Trivia Thanksgiving. My name is Scott Vancoughnett. This is Drew Waldron. We're here on behalf of WJMF. Drew, we got a pretty good show lined up today, don't we?
Absolutely. Fresh off Thanksgiving break. I miss trivia so much, Scott. I really do. It's something I need in my life. And Dan has come back to defend his title. He has won three games, correct? Yeah, 3 games. Yep. He's trying to make it fourth, make it history, but his competitor, Mr. Ryan Mantain, has showed up to try and change that and see if he could take the title away from Dan. Dan, how are you feeling right now, and how do you think you are going to maintain your victory streak?
Ooh, it was a good week off. Gave the brain muscles some time, to recuperate. Come back better than ever.
Ryan Mantain, you're a newcomer to this game, newcomer to the room, newcomer to Dan himself. What are you thinking right now, and what are you going to try to do to maybe get Dan shaken up a little bit?
I think I'm just going to have some beginner skill here, It's a new guy. Have some new questions.
Not beginner's luck, but beginner's skill.
Definitely not luck.
Dan, that is beginner's confidence, maybe.
It sounds like it.
Again, Scott will be keeping track of your wagers. So if you ever kind of get confused on what's going on your side there, what you have left, please ask Scott. He's keeping score of the game. He's keeping track of the answers. He's the best goddamn technical producer that we can afford right now.
That's what, and we pay me a lot.
We pay him so much. Fantastic. I'm excited to see where we go. So here are our topics for round 1. Question 1 will be about U.S. presidents. Question number 2 will be about months. Question number 3 will be about technology. Question number 4 will be about the Great Lakes. And question number 5 will be about the periodic table. Ryan Mantain, as our newcomer, are there any topics that jump out at you that you think you'll do well in?
Honestly, not too well. I don't know my Great Lakes all that well. Periodic table, I might know a decent amount, but we'll see.
We'll see. How about you, Dan? Anything that jumps out?
I'm with them on the Great Lakes, but months. I've lived through a couple of them.
A couple?
So I think I'm ready.
Who doesn't know their Great Lakes? Come on, man.
I mean, there's at least a couple of them.
There's at least a few.
I bet you guys know more than you think about the Great Lakes.
Let's jump into question number 1, U.S. presidents. Here we go. Question number 1, the CIA gives code names to every president. What is Barack Obama's? Is it Revolutionary, Challenger, Exponent, or Renegade?
Those longtime fans of the show know that we love our U.S. presidents.
Oh, yes. Scott, my family was pretty brutal to me at Thanksgiving when my answer for the U.S. president's question did not contain a single U.S. president.
Yeah, I was glad that I had an opportunity.
Yes.
For those who haven't seen the Trivia Thanksgiving, Drew and I competed. So I was glad that I was given at least a chance. And then you have to watch the episode to figure out how that went down.
Of course, not great. But yeah, please watch the episode. Contestants, do we have answers and wagers? We do. Yes. All right, show me what you said. Ryan said Renegade for 1 point, and Dan said Revolutionary for 3 points. Scott, what's the answer?
The answer is Renegade. The newbie is on the board. Ryan Mantain.
All right, it is a tight 1-0 game going into question number 2. Question number 2: if someone is born in July, what is their birthstone? Is it amethyst, ruby, garnet, or emerald? Here. All right. I think we both have answers. We both have wagers. Please show me what you said. Ryan said emerald for 2, and Dan said ruby for 2. Scott, what is the correct answer?
The correct answer is indeed ruby. Dan Locke takes the lead.
Takes the lead in a very tight 2-1 game. Still anybody's point. So for our next question, I'm going to ask you to cover yourself up. Question number 3: in a standard American keyboard, what symbol shares a key with the number 5? And they both throw their heads back
to the ceiling
in desperation as we cover up every keyboard in this room.
Anybody like computers at all?
I do like computers.
Anybody use a computer every single day of their life?
I've ever paid attention to this, honestly.
I am always amazed with how this question stumps people.
Yeah,
it is.
And like maybe it's because I like the first time we talked about it, I saw the answer, but it makes perfect sense to me. Like I feel like I would have known that immediately.
Yeah. Are we all good? We got answers. We got wages.
Yeah.
All right. Show us what you said. Mantain said exclamation point for 3, and Dan said percentage for 4. So let's see what the correct answer is as I take my paper off my laptop. Number 5 is the percentage symbol. Dan has it. All right, let's move on. Let's take that and move on to question number 4. Question number 4. What Great Lake is home to Middle Island, the southernmost point of Canada? And again, what Great Lake is home to Middle Island, the southernmost point of Canada?
I feel like that's a past taught type of subject
Yeah,
right there.
geography was lost on our generation.
Geography
Yeah,
of yesteryear. All right. Do we have answers? Do we have wagers?
Mhm.
Good, good. All right. Show me what you said. Ryan said Ontario for 5, and Dan said Erie for 5. Scott, what's the correct answer?
The correct answer is Erie.
Look at
Oh.
you. Lovely. Let's see what happens here. Question number 5. What element is put into potato chip bags to maintain freshness? Is it nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, or argon?
Even
All right,
neither.
so I think we both
I
have
look for
answers.
it.
We both have wagers. Let's see what you said. So Mantain said nitrogen for 4, and Dan said oxygen for 1. Scott, what's the correct answer?
The correct answer is what one of them said. Ryan Mantane is correct. Nitrogen is what we were looking for. So Dan, after round 1, only missed 1 question, I
Hmm.
believe. I
Ooh.
think. Could be wrong. Maybe it was 2,
Maybe 2.
but I don't know. Either way, it's 11-5. Dan currently leads it.
Damn.
Jeez.
Damn, Daniel. Which means that we're going into our ad break, ladies and gentlemen. You want to take the first one or should I? It's up entirely up to you.
I'll take this.
So I just like to remind our audience that our executive producers got these advertisements for us. We read them on air for the first time because we don't believe in rehearsals. So everything you hear right now is being read for the first time. Scott, please take it away with today's advertiser.
So on the envelope, it says clean as a whistle. And thanks to the lighting in here, I can see that there is a lot of text on whatever is inside this. So bear with me, please. Clean as a whistle. Man, this is a long one. Do you think we can run this show while being dirty boys? A couple of dirty goofs, some goofy dirts? Well, we can't. This week's show is brought to you by Whiskey River Soap Company. Being a Sagittarius, I indulge myself in a mud about twice a morning. Next sentence. I co-host a trivia show. Therefore, I need soap for true artists. Being a Gemini, I indulge myself in mud about twice an afternoon. Next sentence. I co-host a trivia show. Therefore, I need soap for first world problems. You know the type that smells like a grown man crying over the fact my laptop occasionally takes a couple of minutes to connect to the Wi-Fi. Being a Capricorn, I indulge myself in mud about twice a night. Next sentence. I co-host a trivia show. Therefore, I need soap for smug people. You know the type that smells like a $9 coffee. I rub soap everywhere on my body, from my neck crevices to my lower triceps, to my upper quadricep hairs, to my outer LCL sprain, to my butt cheek bottoms. LOL. Can we say butt cheek bottoms on the show? Ooh, we are so bad and naughty. Very bad and naughty indeed. However, we are not dirty because we have soap from the Whiskey River Soap Company. Let us soap you. I'm glad that we got them on board. I've needed soap for a long time.
Thank you, Whiskey River, for sponsoring our humble trivia YouTube podcast. We appreciate the hell out of it. Scott, that was a great read by you.
Thank you very much. I hope that the next one is just as fun.
Are you feeling special?
I typically am around
I'm feeling
now.
pretty special.
Yeah.
Let's go into a special round. Our first special round is going to be dead or alive. We'll describe a famous individual, and for 2 points, you'll tell us if they're currently alive or if they're currently dead. Those are the only 2 options for this.
Yep.
For this question. Dead or alive number 1, Eddie Van Halen, American musician, lead songwriter, and guitarist for the rock band Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen is regarded as one of the most innovative and influential guitar players in rock history.
Do you think they named the band after him?
I can't imagine that like it was a coincidence where they were like holding auditions for Van Halen and he walked in and he's like, I'm Van Halen. I think both of our contestants have their 1-word answers. Please show us what you said. Mantain says he's dead and Dan says that he's dead. Tragically, they are both correct.
That is indeed accurate. He died just over a year ago in October of 2020. So.
We have one more dead or alive round for you. Let's go to the next one. Next up for dead or alive, Shirley Temple, American singer, dancer, and actress. She was Hollywood's #1 draw as a child actress, starring in dozens of movies. Later in her life, she was the U.S. ambassador to Ghana and Czechoslovakia. Tell me, is Shirley Temple dead or alive? All right,
Yes.
please show us what you said. Mantane says that she's dead, and Dan says that she's dead. Scott, what's the correct answer?
She's as dead as the animal crackers in the
She
soup.
is dead. It's crazy how like our entire generation only knows her for like the Cartoon Network infomercial
Yeah.
that would play.
The 12-part collection.
The 12-part
Yeah,
collection. That infomercial would play like 6 times a day in my house.
Alrighty.
Let's jump into round 2, the secondest round we have on our show. Here are the topics for round 2. Wagers are back on, gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So question number 1 is going to be about spelling. Question number 2 is going to be about the Jonas Brothers. Question number 3 is going to be about the Wiggles. Question number 4 is going to be about U.S. presidents again. And question number 5 is going to be about Kanye West. So I'll ask our newcomer, Mantane, again, is there any topic that jumps out at you this round?
I'm gonna say Kanye. Maybe spelling too. Not about a speller.
You
Big Ye
think you're
fan?
good in both Kanye and
Yeah.
spelling?
You're,
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
good at Kanye. And here's our spelling question. A type of edible seed that comes in various colors. The plant has been cultivated for about 5,000 years and is indigenous to the Andean region of South America. Gentlemen, please spell the word quinoa.
Dan seemed very confident.
I
about that.
eat a
Dan
decent
jumped on that.
Dan eats a lot of quinoa. Is that what I'm hearing?
Perhaps. Please spell the word
yeah, yeah.
quinoa.
Can I shout somebody out real quick? It relates to this
Oh,
question.
please.
Yeah, it's
please.
Michelle Locke, my mom.
Ah,
She always keeps quinoa stocked in the house. That's all
Mama,
her.
Mama Michelle.
This point is for you, mom.
Does your mom watch these shows?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell
They
yeah.
love watching them. Yeah.
That's
I'm
fantastic.
glad. Shout out to Michelle.
All right. Do we both have our spellings and our wager? All right. Please show me what you said. All right.
No,
Mantane
I got
said-
it wrong.
Quionea for 4. And Dan said Quinoa for 4.
But Dan does have it correct. So Dan
Yes, he
extends
does.
his lead
Yes,
19
he
to
does.
9 now.
19
Not
to
good.
9.
What's been the worst blowout so far?
So there was one contestant who got 0 questions correct.
Okay.
So 0, I guess.
Name drop.
We can't name drop it, even though it was Amanda Janowitz. So moving on to question number 2. Question number 2. Nick Jonas is an ambassador of what health condition?
How am I supposed to know this?
Look how fast
Yeah.
Dan's writing.
I have to
Dan's
shout.
pretty
I gotta
confident.
shout somebody out again after this
Oh
question.
What the
my
hell?
God. Gentlemen, please show me your answers. So Ryan said
Oh.
dyslexia for 1, and Dan said type 1 diabetes for 5. Scott, what's the correct answer?
We were looking for diabetes. So Dan Locke
Mm.
gets his 5 points. Dan, go ahead. How do you know this one?
Shout out my diabetic girlfriend, Chloe Wright.
Yeah.
That is
He's got the
something.
connection.
That
there.
is Nick Jonas her hero?
He's there.
He's there.
He talks about it on his Instagram.
That's actually kind of funny that like that's what he
I
said.
know, right?
That was the connection. So we were talking about the Jonas Brothers, but let's move on to an even more influential musical group. This question is about the Wiggles. Question number 3. What was the name of the friendly dinosaur who performed with the hit children's group, the Wiggles? Was it Dina, Dolores, Dorothy, or Dottie?
Do you like the song fruit salad or actual fruit salad better?
You can ruin a fruit salad pretty easily. Like throw cantaloupe in there. And
Yeah,
shit.
that's a good point. You
You
could do
can't
that.
ruin the
You
song.
can't ruin
though.
the song.
The song
It's
is
there,
impeccable.
yeah.
I'm on Team Dan on this one.
All right. I think we've talked about the Wiggles for way too long. Don't know how much of that's going to make the final cut.
Wait. My
all
bad.
that
I'm sorry,
time-
I'm sorry. I
all
forgot
that
to-
time
I
we
forgot
were
to
talking
I forgot
about
to
the
wait to get him
Wiggles.
out.
Dude, the question was, what was the name of the friendly dinosaur who performed with the hit children's group, the Wiggles? Show me what you said. Ryan said Dina for 3, and Dan said Dina for 2. Scott, what was the dinosaur's name?
Well, it wasn't Dina, guys. We were looking for Dorothy.
Dorothy the
Ah.
dinosaur. Question number 4. In a bizarre coincidence, every single U.S. president with a beard in their official presidential portraits all were what? Republican, younger than 50 during their presidency, elected before the Civil War, or from the Midwest. And again, in a bizarre coincidence, every single U.S. president with a beard in their official presidential portraits all were what?
Can't even see a president with a beard.
I know that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
That's shocking.
That is shocking because there's a big one on
Except for Abe Lincoln.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not a singular one.
It's almost like the question knew that people would automatically be like, oh, Abe Lincoln has a beard. Flavored sparkling beverages that come in these skinny bottles are so good, and I love them
They make
so
like
much.
caffeinated ones that come
Yes,
in cans.
yes.
Shout out elongated sugary drinks.
Only 5 cals. I don't know how
Zero
much.
5
sugar.
cals? Nice.
can't really.
Those are great. I love
I love
those.
these things. Do we have answers, by the way?
Yeah.
We have answers. We have answers. All right, we have answers. Show me what you said, gentlemen. Ryan said younger than 50 for 2, and Dan said president before the Civil War for 1. Scott, what is the correct answer?
The correct answer was that they were all Republicans.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, gentlemen, we have one question left in round 2. It is a Kanye West question. You
Hayes.
both seem
Oh,
somewhat
how could I forget?
somewhat confident with Kanye West. So let's see where we go with this. Question number 5. In his song "Good Life," Kanye West alters the voice of what famous American performer for a sample? Did he alter the voice of Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Michael Jackson, or Phil Collins?
It is 30 degrees Fahrenheit outside where we are right now.
Oh, dude,
According to this
I
laptop.
don't want to walk to the library. I have to walk to the library and type up psych paper. This is going on YouTube fairly soon. Drew, if you haven't finished your psych paper by the time this video is out, what the hell is wrong with you? Jesus, dude.
It's a future
Please
you problem.
get your life together. Figure yourself out. Write this paper. It's not that bad.
Part.
Gentlemen, please show me your answers. Mantain said Michael Jackson for 5, and Dan said Johnny Cash for 3. Scott, one of them's correct.
That's right.
Who is it?
Ryan Mantain, welcome back to the
Go.
board.
Finally. Sounds
Sick.
good.
All right, special round for this section of the game show. Who tweeted this? We will show you a real tweet, and you will tell us who tweeted it for 2 points. So here's our first real tweet. Who tweeted this? In July of 2010, I'm watching the History Channel in the club, and I'm wondering, how do these people know what's going on the sun? Ain't nobody ever been. Was that tweeted by Kevin Durant, Dwayne Wade, Derrick Rose, or LeBron James?
Before we reveal, I have 2 things I would like to unpack very briefly about this tweet.
Yes.
Who's watching History Channel while in the club?
That's zany.
That doesn't make any sense. And number 2, whoever did tweet this brings up an okay point where it's like no one's ever been on the sun, so like we can't technically know, right?
You can't say that
I'm
this
with this
individual
person.
is wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't say they're wrong. So let's show your answers. Mantain said Kevin Durant, and Dan said Kevin Durant. What's the correct answer, Scott?
The correct answer is what they both said, which is Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Did you guys like know that? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
he used
I
to
remember
tweet.
that tweet for some reason.
You-
that's insane.
Yeah.
You remember a 11-year-old tweet?
No, I feel like it was retweeted like a year ago.
I could see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
I-
like
I love when people like
Yeah,
resurface
they
like
bring stuff like
ridiculous
that.
old tweets. It
Yeah,
was
it's
the
certainly
inspiration
possible.
for this segment.
I guess
He
so,
used to
yeah.
tweet like dumb stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was great at tweeting dumb stuff. So if that tweet was too easy for you guys, let's go to our next special round. Who tweeted this? Who tweeted this? February of 2011. Does anyone think global warming is a good thing? I love Lady Gaga. I think she's a really interesting artist. Was that tweeted by Lindsay Lohan, Shia LaBeouf, Britney Spears, or Lady Gaga? Both have answers. Please show me what you said. Mantain said Britney Spears, and Dan said Shia LaBeouf. One of them's right, Scott.
Ryan Mantain closes the gap. Britney
go.
Spears, that
Britney
quirky
Spears.
tweet. I don't know.
We are moving on to which host? Which of your 2 hosts is the answer to the following question? The only 2 options are Drew or Scott. So here's the question. Which of your hosts played on his high school's ultimate frisbee team? Was it Drew or was it Scott? All right, that was enough time. So gentlemen, please show us what you said. Mantain said that Drew played ultimate frisbee and Dan said Scott played ultimate frisbee. Scott, did you ever play ultimate frisbee?
I'm going to answer your question with a question, Drew.
Okay.
Did you ever play Ultimate Frisbee?
I did on my high school's ultimate frisbee team.
So Ryan cuts that lead by even more, 26-20.
It is a closer game all the time. And, that leads to the final question.
It does.
There's only one question left.
26 for Dan and 20 for Mantain.
All right, again, a lot could happen. Please wager based on your confidence in U.S.
Oh my
presidents for the 3rd time this show.
Yes. You have to wager at least one.
Okay.
There's no
At
zeros.
least one. There's no zeros.
Could you give me? Is there going to be multiple choice? Is that
U.S.
The
president.
topic,
Okay,
the
all right.
final topic is U.S. presidents for the 3rd time this show.
out of curiosity?
Yeah.
Has there been multiple choice in the past?
The final topic is U.S. presidents.
All right.
Show us what your wager is. Mantain is wagering 20 points and Dan is wagering 15.
Wow.
Something big could happen here tonight.
Yes.
We'll see if it does. All right, gentlemen, here is the final question. Name all 6 living U.S. presidents. And again, name all 6 living U.S. presidents.
I'm just glad that you have. I just hope that you have 6 people who were president.
Yeah, that's the goal. Right now.
I did.
Although I will say, you put down Ontario, and you're like, I don't even know if this is a lake, dude.
Yeah.
All right,
Maintain locked in a while.
This is a big question. So, gentlemen, please show me your answer for naming all 6 living U.S. presidents. Show me what you said. Maintain: Biden, Obama, Trump, Bush Jr., Kennedy, Bush Sr. Dan said Trump, Biden, Clinton, Bush 2, Obama.
And then he wrote Kamala.
Kamala was technically president for 45 minutes while Joe got a colonoscopy. So let's just say that none of them are correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot. Clinton.
She was not president. She held presidential power. But I'm going to be very specific in the language. She was not president while Joe Biden was getting his colonoscopy. She was not president. She held presidential power. Those are 2 different things.
Hey, Ryan Maintain.
You want to address this? Because I don't even want to.
You put Kennedy?
I noticed that as well.
Yeah, I know.
Like John F.
Yeah, no. I don't know what I was thinking. Is Bush Sr. dead?
Do you know like
Bush Sr. dead?
the famous thing that happened to Kennedy?
Yeah, he got shot. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I was thinking Kennedy as Clinton for some reason. I was like really confused on it.
Okay.
So I don't know why.
That's barely acceptable.
No, it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable at all. But
It's Obama, Clinton, Bush, Trump, Biden, and Jimmy Carter. That's the one that's
Carter's
most-
alive.
Jimmy Carter is
Carter.
alive.
Yeah, I think he's like 97.
Like,
Yeah,
how do we end this episode on a feel good? Like, you thought JFK was alive?
I don't know what I'm thinking.
This is just
I
a
really
testament
don't.
to the failing
I know.
education system. Jesus.
This is very poor.
At least he didn't think that JFK was alive and still win. Dan, congratulations for not only winning today, but continuing your championship streak, I guess we can call it. Well done. Congrats.
Thank you.
I'm going to try to edit that in the best way I can, but there is no way I could make you look good for thinking that
I don't think it's
JFK
so
was
good
alive.
anyway, but I mean, I meant Carter when I said Kennedy.
I can
Whatever makes you
see
feel
how like
better.
you just like get names kind of jumbled, but like to write down Kennedy is astonishing.
Because
So-
like
But
I
that's
don't
It's
think
pretty bad.
Dan, congratulations on continuing the win streak. We look forward to having you back next week for what I believe will be our final episode of 2021. Maybe not. We'll work something out. Maybe do a Christmas special. We'll have to just have a conversation with our EP and think of the plan going forward with that. But fantastic episode. Ryan Maintain, thank you for coming, showing up, trying to flex your brain muscles against Dan's brain muscles. But like he said, he
They're too
stretched
relaxed.
beforehand.
Yeah.
They were relaxed. He was ready to go.
He's got big old brain muscles. over
Thank you
there.
everybody for tuning in. Scott, would you like to carry us out?
Yeah, I guess I can do that. I don't really remember how I always like do it, but I never know how I do it. So I just kind of like I don't know.
The spirit overtakes
Yeah,
you.
it's just I don't know, like something just kind of happens and I just start saying things like, thank you very much for tuning in. It's been another episode of Trivia Tank. I'm Scott Vancoughnett. That's Drew Waldron. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Dan Locke will be back next week against an unnamed competitor. Thank you very much to Ryan Maintain. And we will talk to you guys soon. Drive safe.
Thank you for having me.
You thought JFK was alive.
Nah,
Jesus.